Hi, in this video I'll be sharing with you the most effective 2 chart pattern for this particular video, and in the subsequent video I'll be sharing with you additional 2 chart pattern that you can use for your trade continuation entry. This is basically for trade continuation. When we say trade continuation, we refer to a situation where the trend of the market has been defined. That is, you already know if price is buying and if the price is selling. So what do? You look for this confirmation in order for you to continue to ride in the direction of the trend, which means that your first assignment is for you to identify the dominant trend of the market, then followed by these particular confirmations in order for you to make your trade entry as far as the movement of that price is concerned. And that is exactly what I've been sharing with you in this video. These 2 chart pattern, one for a buy trade, second for a sell trade. Remember, we don't trade a ranging market. As a consolidation market is a liquidity built up market. So having said that, what do we refer? What are these 2 chart pattern? First, these 2 chart pattern we refer to is as a flag pattern. This is a flag pattern. So we have these 2 of it. We have a bearish flag pattern, and we have a bullish flag pattern. So these patterns are for continuation trade. How do we identify this? In a bullish flag pattern, price will be in an uptrend. For instance, price will be moving up this way. Okay, price is moving this way. Then suddenly you realize that price begins to move this way to the downside. What this shows is the pattern we are talking about. So when you pick up your trend line and you connect it to the high that was created by this price movement, you realize that it looks like this. And if you hold this, so this is the flag itself, this zone is the flag, while this you are seeing is the handle of the flag. So if you look at a typical flag, you will notice that it looks exactly like this. And I believe you get that and you know what that means. Let me show you what a flag looks like when it is standing in an upright way. And you will see that it looks exactly like what we just shared. Now when you look at this carefully, you realize that this is a flag. So in a price movement, this will look this way. It won't be a straightforward, but it will be some sort of price movement this way, and then all of a sudden you realize that the price keep moving this way. So this signifies a flag pattern. So this is an upright standing of a flag, and when it is like this, what simply means is that this movement from here to the upside simply means an uptrend. And then when you invert it, the opposite of it becomes a downtrend. So this is a perfect representation of what a flag look like. So let's go back to our chart. So for a bearish situation, you realize that price is moving this way, is trending down, then all of a sudden price begins to move this way. So when you connect your flag, you use your trend line, you connect this, you realize that this is a typical bearish flag pattern. How do we trade this? This is a sell continuation. You wait for price to break out of it, and then you make your sell entry. If you are an aggressive and if you are a conservative, price will retest it and continue to the downside. So let's go to our chart and see exactly how we can identify this pattern. Now looking at this, you will agree with me that price has been selling to the downside over time, and because you had this, Then suddenly look at what is happening here. Price begins to do what? Price went up, price came, price went, price came, and then price went. So I will pick up my trend line and connect this for you to see effectively. So now you can see this price connection. So if we had this connection this way, right, and then we'll have the handle this way, and then we had our handle is being positioned this way. So what do you observe? What exactly can you observe? This is a typical flag pattern, right? This looks like a flag pattern. So this is a bearish flag pattern. Now there is always a price manipulation. Don't expect to see it in an image platform. This is a liquidity sweep because price has built up liquidity here. Price has built up liquidity here. So this liquidity was taken, this liquidity was taken. But you'll be looking for only opportunity for you to do what? Opportunity to sell. Because you know this is a bearish flag pattern. So what we are looking at subsequently is for price to break out of it so that we can sell to the downside. This is exactly how it works in a bearish pattern scenario. Let's see if we can get a bullish example. Here we have a perfect bullish example, and let me show you how exactly this looks like. This is a flag. I am connecting the flags now. You see that? So this is the pattern. Price has been bullish, suddenly we had this pattern. Now let me show you this and look at exactly how this works. Do you see that? So you can see the movement of this price from this zone. Price has been going up, coming down, going up, coming down, and then suddenly you begin to have this particular ranging movement. So and then afterward price break out of it. You can see how it went. After that, price move a while and begins to give us another flag pattern. So here we have this flag pattern, and here we had this flag pattern again for the second time. So you can see how perfect this keeps on repeating itself. So let me do this now for you to see. So do you see that? Another flag in a bullish scenario. In this case, price does what? Break out of it, and then you have your buy. Or you are patient, price break, retest it, and then you buy to the upside. This is how perfect it works. This strategy is simple. It is a trade continuation. I have been using this over time, and it is 80 to 90% effective across all pairs. All you need to do is for you to backtest, train your eyes to identify this pattern, and you'll be amazed that you did. Thank you for watching this video. If you are yet to subscribe to the channel, please do well to hit on the subscription button. Subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you don't get to miss our next video, and please like and share. See you in the subsequent video.